So what we're doing, the 75 Hard Challenge by Andy Frisella. I've done it. I've completed it once. The reason I like the 75 Hard Challenge, because it's so hard. Going to be joining me in the gym, which is a new experience for him.
I mean, so I'm going to be out of my comfort zone.
Yeah. So what can you expect? A lot of on location. We're speaking into the phone, a video, a thought. And then if there's questions that come up, we'll address that.
God.
75 hard.
Yeah.
75 days of just getting after it, focusing on self, laying the foundation for a better life. Welcome to GVSV.
Join us on this adventure. My name is Alex.
My name's Carl.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
What's up, everybody? Alex has been after me for a hot take. He calls them car talks, but if they were car talks, I could wing them. Hot takes are something that's on my mind and need to get out there. That's why they're so inconsistent, because I don't always have something to say. But here's something I've been battling with for the past few days, and I know y'all feel me on this. And I think it's important for people to hear this from somebody who is generally considered muscular in shape. All right, I'm not the pinnacle of muscularity. I'm not the pinnacle of leanness. I'm not the pinnacle of in shape, but I am a few steps above average. All right, which isn't saying much in this country, being we have an obesity epidemic. But it's like sticking to the plan, second guessing yourself. Like, I'm not leaning out fast enough. I'm not gaining muscle fast enough. My progress. I'm like, I'm a certified personal trainer. I have nutrition certifications from ISSA and Cornell University. I understand how the things work. And even me has such a problem with maintaining balance, maintaining objectivity. I am my own worst critic, and it happens to all of us. And it's even worse in the folks who are in like shape. You know, with folks who are not in shape, I as a person who's been obese several times, to be quite honest, the noises sometimes are louder when you're in shape. And so I don't want people to feel alone in that. And to know that self-doubt, those limiting beliefs, the fact that progress is not coming fast enough, all these things, you're second-guessing the plan, you're second-guessing your diet, your macronutrients, how many calories you're taking in, your exercise selection, how many sets you're doing per, the volume, all the things. Are there things I can improve? 1,000,000%. Like, the key thing I can improve on and I need to figure out is sleep. All right. I don't get a solid 6.5 to 7.5 hours every night. Now, it's not like I'm rocking around sleep deprived every day, but I know it's enough that it really cuts into my recovery. So what do you do? Right? Where's the hook, right? There's no hook. It's a bit of kindness to yourself. And I'm not huge at all on kindness for the sake of kindness. So it needs to be a genuine kindness and love of yourself. A lot of grace for yourself. And know that this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. To do it sustainably. It's a marathon. I mean, I am making progress. I can look at that and objectively say that there's progress being made. There's real body compositional changes happening. And again, that's indicative of being in and out of gyms, exercising, being active for the last 30 years of my life. I don't think there was a point where I took more than a year and a half off at any one stretch. And figure that out, right? Those are times where I would just, my head wasn't in a great place, so I understand that. And I would just medicate myself in hyperpalatable foods and alcohol. And I enjoyed getting fat. It was fun. It was tasty. Parties were great and all that. But I gotta tell you, there's no part of being fat that's better than being in shape. None. Do I miss eating whatever I want when I want to? Sure. But I really like loving myself a lot more. You gotta sometimes it's take control. And that's a lot harder than it sounds. But sometimes you have to talk back. Because nobody can stick up for you in this area. There's no medication, no therapy, no nothing. You have to stick up for yourself. You have to self-rescue. So what do? When the voices get loud, you tell them to shut the heck up. Just stand fast. Go to the gym. I just got out of the gym. I'm trying to not sweat all over the goddamn place. Change my shirt. And you have to stick to the plan. When you're in it and you're doing the things and you're doubting your process, look at a picture from 60 days ago, 90 days ago. If you've really been taking care of the things you need to be taking care of, you will see the progress. Regardless of whether you're looking to lean out or gain muscle, whichever part of your path that you're on, you will see progress if you're being honest. And that's the biggest thing people have a problem with. So we lie to ourselves constantly about where we're at and where we're going. And that is also part of the problem, right? Because in our heads, we're lying to ourselves that we're not making progress. And we have to check ourselves, right? Because our friends, our families are all enablers. Oh, you don't look that fat. Oh, you look great. They're never going to tell you the hard truth. What you need is a bro. Whether it's a guy, it's a girl, it doesn't matter. You need a bro. You need somebody who's going to give it to you straight with love, but say, hey, man, you need to let your freaking voices shut the hell up. You've been making excellent progress. And here are my pointers to your progress. And your bro might say, your reps are going up. Your weight's going up. You tightened your belt 2 freaking notches over the last month and a half. Right? These are all things that your bro could point to saying, hey, look, progress, numbskull. All right. And when you're not holding yourself accountable, that person is also going to hold you accountable. And sometimes that accountability is going to feel like an attack. But I promise you, if an accountability feels like an attack, that's a you problem. But you have to be accountable to yourself. If you don't have that person, you need to be that person. It's hard. It's hard. Today I was just like in my head, spiraling. I got through work. I was productive at work because just what you do. You put your head down, you get to work. But in the gym, I feel like I have control because now I'm doing something to make effect. Now, did I go crazy? No. Did I spend 3 hours on the treadmill? No. I had a workout that was planned. I stuck to the plan. I executed the plan. I didn't try to go crazy and let me see how many calories I could burn for the rest of the night just staying on the treadmill. That's not taking action. That's trying to overcompensate for your own misgivings. So with that, folks, with all the love in my heart, please, if you don't have a bro, become your own bro and call yourself out in your bullshit and tell the lies inside your head to shut